there will be some people who really don't like the fact if you are a Christian, if you're following Christ, if you're living all out for Him. Oi, welcome to my lockdown day 51. It looks like we're going to be here for quite a few more weeks yet. So I pray that these videos would encourage you, they would speak to you, they would help you to get to know Jesus and to follow Him. If you didn't see my episode yesterday, number 50, please go and watch it with my very special VIP guest, Ruben. It was smashing. Today we are in Acts chapter 7, and this is the story of the first ever Christian martyr. The first Christian to die for their faith in following Jesus, taking it to the extreme, really willing to suffer and live all out for Jesus. The guy was called Stephen. We read the other day that he was full of the Holy Spirit and wisdom, that he lived a good life, and yet people hated him. Why did they hate him? Because he loved Jesus, because he wouldn't back down from the fact that Jesus is the only way to God. And despite how you live your life, there will be some people who really don't like the fact if you are a Christian, if you're following Christ, if you're living all out for Him. There will be some people who hate that, who detest that, who just want to fight against it. But Stephen doesn't react by kicking off, by going mental, by punching them back, by getting a good left hook in there, the right hand of fellowship, bang. No, he focuses on God, focuses on Jesus. And we read that in verse 55, Stephen, full of the Holy Spirit. See, he wasn't full of himself, he wasn't full of his own passions and desires. He was full of the Holy Spirit. Are you full of the Holy Spirit? As a Christian, as a follower of Jesus, that's his desire, is to fill you to overflowing. We need to be full of the Holy Spirit. But he gazed to heaven and saw the glory of God. And he saw Jesus standing in the place of honor at God's right hand. What a privilege for Stephen to literally see God in heaven, because he was just about to meet Him as he was about to die. But his gaze was fixed on heaven, not on the circumstance in front of him. And no matter what you're facing at the moment, you may not be facing persecution, but you may be struggling in all kinds of different areas of your life as a follower of Jesus. We need to keep our gaze fixed on Jesus. We need to be heavenly men and women, that our focus is on the future, on the long term, on the kingdom of heaven, not on the daily struggles here and now. Which is easy to say in a video, it's not easy to do when those struggles can seem overwhelming and consume you. Which is why we need to be full of the Holy Spirit and to encourage each other and to pray for each other. That's why if I can pray for you, send me a message, I will pray for you. Ask God to fill you with His Spirit and help you to focus your eyes on Him. And towards the end of this chapter, we read as they take Stephen down, as they chuck rocks at him, as they kill him. Again, he's so focused on God. His reaction, verse 60, he fell to his knees shouting, "Lord, don't charge him with this sin," and with that he died. Who does that remind you of? Jesus on the cross. Father, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. Stephen was so full of the Holy Spirit, so heavenly minded, that his life literally reflected Jesus. Does your life reflect Jesus? When hard times come, when situations come, when challenges come, is it like you're reading the gospel, the account of Jesus, and it's reflected in you? If I'm honest, in my life, absolutely not. That's not the case most of the time. Let's be people who ask God to change us, to make us more like Him. Let's pursue after Jesus with everything and make those decisions today to live how He wants us to live. As always, please like, comment, share this video, praying that God speaks to you, that you have a brilliant day, and let's reflect Jesus to the world around us. If you don't yet know Jesus, make the decision today to get to know Him. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Cheers.